Thank you for coming back to We the People News. Please subscribe, leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. Yesterday's video, if you did not see it, I will link it to the end of this video. Please check it out. There's a lot of good stuff there I don't want you to miss, and it would help me out a lot if you go watch that video. So thank you very much. Okay, today we're going to talk about gas checks going out soon. They really are. So hang on, we're going to talk about that. Lower gas prices soon. This is what they're saying. We'll just have to wait and see, but we will talk about that in just a minute, and a lot of other daily news. So please stay tuned for all of this. Okay, someone in my comments says, Walter, please don't talk about stimulus checks because it gives people false hope. To that person I will say, how does me saying no stimulus checks at this time give you false hope? If that gives you false hope, I'm sorry. I am not telling people that they're getting a stimulus check right now. I am telling people there are no stimulus checks on the table that are being really considered right now. There are some on the table, but it's just a proposal, and proposals is worthless. All they are is a piece of paper with an idea on them. So how is this giving you false hope? There could be a stimulus check in the future, in the far future, nowhere immediately. So if this gives you false hope, you probably shouldn't even turn on your TV, turn on YouTube or nothing, because you're too gullible. If you have not subscribed to my new channel yet, please do so. By not subscribing to that channel, you could be missing out on winning $1,000. The link to that channel is in the description box below this video. I hope to see you over there. It's an awful lot of people on YouTube that gives me hate because they want to see me go away. And I think I know where these haters are coming from. They are fans of the lying YouTubers. But what these people don't understand is Walter Wyburn is not going anywhere. So get over it. So in the future, if you don't want the truth, don't click on my videos. Go to the liars if that's what you want. But I am not going nowhere. Right now, gas prices are coming down in most places, about 20 cents per gallon. But don't kid yourself. This is nothing that Joe Biden has done. This is because the states are doing what I've said all along they should do. Now they're finally doing it. They are removing the state gas tax from the gallon of gasoline. Now, if the federal government would remove the federal tax from gas, that would be a huge drop. The state and the federal both dropping their gas taxes, that would make a big impact. But even if they do, and the states that are removing the gas tax, this is not a fix that will last for very long. It is only a temporary fix. Prices will go back up very soon. The real fix would be to pump more American oil from our ground. The Biden administration does not want this. They don't want a real fix because it would not be good for Joe Biden's Green New Deal shit that he's trying to get passed. Now that's a big helping of nothing but the truth for you. It's a few states that looks like they will be giving out gas checks to the people of that state. Just know that this is a good idea. And yes, I know a lot of people could use this extra money. And I'm glad that these people may be getting this extra money. But just remember, This is just a band-aid. This money will be going away. So use it wisely. Please don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people that need this band-aid right now, and I am so happy the states are stepping up to make it happen. The state of New Mexico has passed a $500 gas check, and it will be going out soon. This is very good, but it's not a long-term fix. Joe Biden is going across country trying to win people over with his plan of fixing inflation. But he is still blaming everybody in the world except himself. But now our inflation rate is at an all-time high of 8.5%. And this is 100% Joe Biden's fault. After all, he is the man that's supposed to be in charge, right? So if he's in charge, it's his fault. He let it happen. So, if he let it happen, it's his fault. Like it or not. If Joe Biden wants to be known as the green president, let's look at this green thing just for a minute. You know, when things in your refrigerator starts going bad, getting ready to throw it out, it normally gets moldy and green. Well, if Joe Biden wants to be known as the green president, it's looking like he's succeeding because he's old and moldy and needs to be thrown out. Joe Biden's sister was asked about Hunter Biden and Joe Biden's business deal, the investigations that's surrounding their business deal. And Joe Biden's sister said, all of this is Trump's fault. Well, what did they think that Joe Biden's sister would say when she was asked about Hunter and Joe Biden's business deal? I mean, it's family. She's not going to throw them under the bus. I mean, it's crazy what these people ask just to make a sound bite, because that's all it is. They're going to keep replaying this and replaying it, rehashing it, hoping that if you hear it enough times, you will start to believe it. But Joe Biden's sister did what most any sister would do for their family, and that is deflect the blame. Joe Biden has a fixed plan for the gas prices. He says that they can come down dramatically. And yes, I agree with him. If he does this, they will come down dramatically. But let's talk about it. He wants to, instead of putting 10% ethanol in the gas, he wants to start putting 15% ethanol in the gas. Now, ethanol is a derivative from corn. Corn is a major factor in the American people's food supply. Wheat, I mean, you got corn, you got breads, you got pastas, you got, you name it. Excuse me. Corn is a big player in our food. So now he wants to take this corn that people are dependent on for food and start putting it in gasoline as ethanol. Well, this will make gas prices come down dramatically, just like he said. But if we don't have this in our food supply because it's being used for gas, now our food supply is going to skyrocket with inflation. It's already getting high. Inflation has already hit our food. It's nothing compared to what it's going to be if we eliminate corn from the equation. And the idea of putting more ethanol in gas. Right now it's 10%. They want to raise it to 15%. Anyone with a small engine like a gas power, a rototiller, a blower, a pressure washer, anybody with these small engines, and they put ethanol in their gas, you know what it does to the gas-powered engine. It gums it all up. You have to get cleaned frequently. You have to replace the carburetor frequently. I mean, these things destroys gas-powered engines. Again, that will help his Green New Deal. So, is Joe Biden's plan for a fix for the gas prices a good deal? Well, I will say it would work to fix the gas prices, but hell no, it's not a good deal. And most anything that comes out of Joe Biden's mouth is not a good deal in the first place. Y'all, please sound off in the comments below what you think about all this stuff. And just know, I love you all. Thank you so much for your support. Sound off in the comments. Get it off your chest. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our, I almost said leaders, but they're not leaders. Those elected people in Washington. And also say a prayer for everyone around the world hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. Also keep Ukraine in your prayers and keep Russia in your prayers, because there is a lot of good people in Russia that don't want this war. I love you all. Until tomorrow, ciao. And please don't forget to subscribe and watch my videos over on the other channel. The link is in the description box below this one. I love you all. Until tomorrow, ciao.